Hello everybody, welcome back to the Dark World. And we're going to pick up where we left last time. I'm just getting some nodes together to boost this guy. I don't think he's going to win, especially if he's pale. Alright, let me get over there and figure out what we were doing. Alright, got the 16K cell done. Or storage component rather. This storage cell we still need to do. Here it is. And we don't have what we need. Where was that? Here. So we need quartz glass, there's quartz tank. Ah, 24, 26 I guess altogether we need. We're gonna need first three of those. Alright, that should do it. And we got Tesseract for power. I think that's everything we're gonna need. Now we just need to go find a nice spot in the nether. That shouldn't be hard at all. Yeah. It was a little dangerous coming in here because you don't know what's waiting on the other side. Alright, let's go. Right here. Okay, so what we'll do is put down the pump right there, let's say. Put the Tesseract here. I think this is going to work to power this thing. And this thing's set up with power. And we're not getting anything. I think we're going to need an energy acceptor or something then to make this work. Alright, so I'm going to head back to base up there and get an energy acceptor or something. I guess maybe we gotta take care of this guy first. You missed. Alright, so I'll be right back. Alright, got the energy acceptor. I'll throw that there. Those here. Alright. So is it filling up? Oh yeah, it's filling up. In lava. And the thing about the endothermic pump is it'll pump out lava in one chunk at a time. So that's why we got this chunk size square forming. It'll take the lava and replace it with either cobblestone or smooth stone. Just like that. So the thing is, it'll do it at the level right below it. So this level that we're standing on is the level it'll work on. It won't pull up anything higher. So like this lava, it won't pull up or anything, even though this is just flowing down. But even flow blocks, it'll pull up and turn into a bucket of lava as well. And we already got over 1,000 buckets. So yeah. And it'll go down all the way down to as far as down as it can go vertically. Once it takes one block, it goes down to the next one and so forth until it hits something that's not lava anymore, or not the same fluid anyway. and then it'll go on to the next block. And so it works vertically and then in rows and then columns, and then it goes into another chunk like we see here. It's a little bit deeper, it looks like. It's taking longer. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Get out my sword. There we go. These are annoying, you know that? Yeah, there's another one somewhere. Not sure where. It's hard to tell where they are. And yeah, it's causing this stuff to flow all over the place. This is kind of a nice node. Get quite a bit of aspects, but not that much of it, and it's pale, so it's not so good. What are we up to now? 3,000, and we're getting close to done. I don't know how much we're going to get exactly. We'll see, but when we run out of lava in this area to do, we can always move the pump elsewhere and get some more, but we can get an enormous amount of lava, as you can see. It's up to 4,000. Ugh, making such a mess. And looks like it filled up. So we get about 4,087 buckets, which is quite a bit. Should last us a little while, so. Okay, I'll go ahead and dismantle all the stuff and bring it back to base. And we'll make some, we'll set up our thing to make obsidian. So, I'll be back. Okay, so I got the lava storage cell up here in this system now. Yeah, we can see it right there. Why is that dark? Strange. Anyway, stuck a chest on top, so we'll hold this much stacks of obsidian. I don't want to get too carried away. I'm gonna make a export bus so I can export the lava straight into here, and we're getting water from below. This is the aqueous accumulator here, and so this is what we need. One of these. So you want to face where you want to put it. Hold shift so you don't click on open the machine up, and it exports it like so. We need the 1 bucket of lava to program the thing with. So put it like that, and now it knows to export lava in there, and away it goes. Oops. Alright, there we go. Yeah, be careful you don't throw lava all over the place. 64 buckets, that's not very much. Alright, so producing, so this will be a little slow but steady. Give us what we need. There was one in the corner, but we can't do that anymore. Yeah. So put it here. Okay, so clear this out. So we need iron, we need coal dust, and obsidian. And these together will make dark steel. Oh, So I got these blood runes, and if you take like cobble, there we go, like so, just plain cobble stuff, right? And you throw them in here and paint them. You get these painted slabs that look like they're half slabs, so they're half a block, but they look like blood runes. And with those, I've been redecorating this. So I've changed these out from limestone, and so it kind of matches a little bit better. And I've been doing that for the lower blood altar as well, and for the ceiling. So I'm working on this. This is kind of in progress, but it's coming along kind of nice. This thing's totally full, so we don't need this here anymore. I've set this up so it can draw out of this chest, put them in here, and then this is set up with the filter somewhere in here. Where it was. Did I put it back upstairs? I think I might have put it back over here. No, it's not there. What did I do with it? But, not there, not there. Not here. Not there. So our network's pretty much full. As you can see, the little symbol up there in the left-hand side of the screen, almost at the top, there's that red-looking thing, and probably looks full. Hopefully, oh, here it is. Okay. So, yeah, the reinforced slates can go in here. So I won't try to draw it out of here until it can accept it somewhere, and then it'll all be accepted over here. So if you take a full stack, it feeds them all in at once. It makes this huge thing. The amount of power it's gonna, or the amount of blood it's gonna take, is equal to the number in here. So we've got 64 times the amount for one of these. So it's going to take a lot of blood, but we're constantly getting blood from the ritual downstairs, killing off the slimes. Down here. There's some interesting hats. And we got lots of balls hanging around. Suppose we could grab those. So, they're keeping things full up here. Yeah. We're not even getting down below about 9,900 as a general rule. So, yeah, this just keeps filling up, keeps filling up, even though these are being processed. It's going to take a while. When they're all done, though, they're going to turn into the first slate, whatever it is. Then I'll start processing a second time. That one's going to take a lot longer. It needs a lot more blood. And then those will turn into these reinforced slates. And when we're done, we should have a whole stack of them over here. So this isn't hard. We just got to wait. It just takes time is all. We can go do other things and come back, and we're going to have a whole stack. And that's going to speed this thing up immensely. We're going to be able to make these runes a lot faster. So we're going to get this altar done in no time. We're going to get it upgraded pretty high. The highest level we're going to need to kill the wither for, which is kind of one reason we're getting all this stuff prepared. I'm going to throw this back in here. Throw this in here. We'll need to put this in back in at some point. What's our network look like? So our network's draining slightly, and that's because we don't have this orb down there. But we got some blood here. We can just throw this orb in here and suck up the blood. Well, we need to do that first. There we go. So this will kind of fill this back up. If you leave this thing go too long, it's going to drain all the LP out of your network, and then you're going to run into problems because it still needs power and there's nowhere for it to draw it from. It's going to start drawing from you personally. And it could do anything from like kill you to like give you permanent nausea until you turn it off. It can be kind of nasty, so you want to be a little careful. So that's how I'm getting these half slabs and decorating the stuff. I did the same thing with the ceiling over here. I don't know if anybody like noticed, figured out what this is. I mean, this is from chisel. You have to take a block of diamond and chisel it to get one of these blocks. So for those of you who knew what this was and you're thinking, oh my god, you got that many diamonds. No, I just painted it to look like it. So it's kind of like a little cheating move, but look nice. I don't want to waste, you know, huge amounts of blocks of diamonds to get the effect I want. So it's a good way to do it. Alright, how much do we have now? Here we go. Come along. So got more to do here. So we should have some dark iron. Or dark steel, rather. We're going to need bars. I think they go like that. And these go like that. And then we need obsidian in the middle still, too. Yep. Alright, so we need to make a lot more of this iron, or dark steel rather. And I'll be back when we're farther along. So it looks like it's made the first transformation, and once this upgrade again, then this thing will pull it out. Not sure how close it is. We still got plenty of juice left in our network though, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. But the thing up here ran out of blood. Worst comes to worst, I guess I could, you know, poke myself and put more blood in, get sucked up. But I think we'll probably make it. It's not draining all that fast, so. Alright, not quite done with the dark iron, so I'll be back. So, this finally completed. 64, that's pretty nice. And now we can recharge the blood network again. And we've also got 32 reinforced obsidian. And this should be more than enough, actually. I don't think we'll need any more than that. So, next thing we're going to do, I guess, is build the chamber. I decided it might be a good idea to keep it a ways away from our base, just in case. Because you never know. Better to be safe than sorry, so I'm not going to stick it next to my base. Hello, guys. That's unfortunate. Oh well. I'll fix that later. And nether's probably the fastest way to get around from place to place, so I went exploring and I found a nice place for it. Yeah, it was a while back. Not too far back, but yeah, we just go this way far enough. There's some torches. And yeah, this is interesting as well. Not this node, but rather this particular node. It kind of sucks you in. We got a hungry node. So I built this little obsidian thing around it to try to make it a little bit safer, because I mean it'll pull you in, it'll hurt you if you're not careful. Trying to contain it like this is pretty tough as well. Oh, where did he come? Alright. Go away. But yeah, if you can get stuff built around it. I left holes in the side. I had some here as well. This is probably the easiest place to start with. You try to get as close as you can and then place it against this. And then try to build around it. And it's really tricky. With the jetpack though, I mean, if you go up, you can get away from it pretty easily. But if you're here, I mean, trying to go sideways. I mean, I'm trying to get away right now and I can't. This thing's even pulling this pigment in. Trying anyway. But if you go up or down, you can actually slip away from it fairly easily. So something to keep in mind if you're trying to deal with the hungry node. I don't know exactly what we can do with it, if there's all that much use. I mean, it's got quite a bit of aspects, and when it eats various items and so forth, it can gain more aspects. I'll have to experiment with that more. It's pretty slow though from what it seems like. I mean, I've thrown like a bunch of cobblestone in and a bunch of rotten flesh and it hasn't really grown very much. So we'll look into that later. Play with it some more. See what we can do. Alright, so we got this place over here. And if we look on the map, where's our base? Yeah, right here. And so it's over about here. And going through the nether, we can get there a lot quicker. And this is where I think we should set it up. Somewhere over here. So, and we got dark oak here, I think. Yep, dark oak biome. Somewhere up kind of away, so I think maybe up here might be a good place for it. So, how do we design this thing? Or how do we build it? Start with 3, like so. And then we'll want to build kind of a bit around it. So 3 by 3. Actually, we only wanted 2 for this one, didn't we? Too high. We'll take this one off. Alright. And then we want to have a thing on there. Let's put one here, one here. Alright, before I close this up. So this is where he's going to be inside. And it's just like a 3 by 3 by 1 wide little cage, basically. Alright, and then we want to have things there. So, this is where we'll stand and whack on them. So we want to leave this spot open right here. We're also leaving these 2 side spots open because we need to build this thing. So we need to put like a little T shape of soul sand here, but then we need the heads on top. To get the heads on top, easiest to have these open so you can just place them along here. This doesn't need to be here, this doesn't need to be here. One last thing we need to do though, I think, for my testing is an extra block there on top. So it's too thick right in the middle on top. And this is basically the minimum thing you need. Doesn't need any more than this. And we had 32, we got 24 left, so 28 reinforced obsidian is enough to contain them. At least for my testing. So we'll have to kill some and see if he escapes or not. I don't think he will, but if he does, I mean, he's out here in the middle of nowhere. We can kind of get away from him. So it shouldn't be too big a problem. So, don't have any soul sand or heads with me, so I'll have to go get some before we can test it. So, I'll, let's put some stone down here like this. Alright. Alright, so I'll go get some stone and stuff. Maybe clear out my inventory a little bit, and I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. I got soul sand. I got wither skeleton skulls. Also made some milk bottles. These are, you get a bucket of milk by right-clicking a cow with a bucket. You can't actually drink the milk bucket directly, but you can combine it with a bottle of milk, or just a glass bottle to get a bottle of milk. And then you can drink that to get rid of all poison, wither effects, so forth, any kind of effects. I think we'll test that out just to make sure if we need to. But alright, here we go. Let's see what happens, huh? 2, 3. So back up a little bit. There we go. And he's done. So that's the basic idea. Not too hard. So yeah, we got a few things from it. Got our nether star. We got a miniature yellow heart. So we can make more of these. And division sigil that we need to activate. We might get into that at some point. And we can do another one. I guess he blew that up. So I guess we can't necessarily count on that being around all the time, but oh. 2, 3, and we do it again. Why not? Noisy though. Very noisy. Go again. 2 more. These don't stack, I guess. Fired some stuff out. You can get stuff out some of these holes. But, yeah, I don't know if it hurt anything. But, well, whatever. It blows the landscape up a little bit. Not that big a deal. So, there you go. Wither Battle Arena. That's why I put it up here, is because he might throw some stuff out, and hopefully he doesn't hit anything if he's up this high. Won't damage anything, but so I think that's probably going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, you know, go ahead and leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody. Oh, there's a village there. All right, bye.